That's a look at Meg. Straight away, she just wants to smash into the sheep. We're way overweight, 60 kilos. Time for payday. Our lambs have gone. Best money ever.
We'll get this done in a week.
Guys, move.
Welcome back. So I had promised you I would show you Meg. After the last video, I promised you I would show you Meg. The other Meg. So this is the other Meg. The little dog that I got from the farmer who couldn't handle her. And I can see why. She is so keen on work. She's unbelievable how keen she is to get at sheep. And I have been struggling a bit to keep her off the sheep. But she has no problem moving sheep. She has got serious power, in my mind anyway. I'm just going to throw the drone up here. And look, I am a total rookie novice at this job. Now I have trained Pop myself. And Pops is okay, but as most of you know, she's only an average dog, we'd say. Not even an average dog, a less than average dog. But she is a super addition to the team at the same time. So I am a novice, but I'm willing to learn. It's the same as sheep farming. Sheep school, it's all about learning. So I am willing to give this a go as well. But I have high hopes for this little dog. So a bit of an update for you anyway. So in the video where I had Ada and Enya helped me, Pops was off our game that day. I had the drone up and it took me a little while to realise it, but she was actually quite afraid of the drone, so I'm not sure how Meg will cope with it. I'll try and get the drone up here. So it's kind of awkward. This is one of the most awkward things to do, actually film when you're trying to work with the dog, because distractions of any description on this job are a disaster. So I'll just switch you off here. Okay, we'll try that now. Now lie down, Meg. Lie down. Lie down. Stay. Lie down. Stay. Stay. Good dog now. Stay. 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 Come by. Come by. Now, so I recorded this to seek help from a number of dog trainers who is thankfully helping me. And really, I suppose what I want to show you today is not how good Meg is, but it's really how bad I am. Straight away here, you'll see me letting the dog off. Sheep are in the wrong position. Straight away, we're starting off on the wrong foot where she smashes into the sheep. Settles down a wee bit, but you'll hear me in the background here. Too many commands, confusing the dog. Wrong position, standing in the wrong position over and over again. Too many sheep. One ram stuck in the middle of it. So many things going wrong in this video. But I suppose you have to start somewhere. And thankfully, I am getting advice. So hopefully we could learn a little bit. And if you see me doing something else totally ridiculous, feel free to comment. This is a journey I am willing to work hard at, because I really need a good dog. So, and I'm looking forward to the challenge as well. But I think Meg has what I need, so a lot of work ahead of us. Now, that's a look at Meg. She's a good little dog. Well, in my opinion, she's a good little dog. She has a lot of potential. Definitely no shortage of power, in my opinion, also. Now, let me know what you think of that. Maybe I'm bananas. I know she's a little bit unruly, but would I be right in saying the more power, the harder it is to control? As you can tell from my videos, Pops has very little power, but she's very easy to control. She's a little bit timid in ways, but look, we can get the job done. But Meg has ample power. She has no fear of sheep. Now, so that was a look at Meg, just in the shed here. Ram lambs here for the factory. Really need to get picking through them, see what's fit to go. The buyer was on to me. Their factories are pretty hungry for lambs. He wants them, but I can spot a few potential breeders in it that are looking good, so I might pull them out. We'll see. I really want to run them through the scales and see what's happening there, but the few stock that's in the shed is out of hay, so I'm just going to pull a bale down here and get them fed. Some people were asking what was the hay like. All this stuff that you will have saw me stacking at once is well, rearing and stacking, bringing home and stacking. So some people are asking what was the quality of it like. We'll just give you a look now. We'll get one pulled down here and get it into the shed and we'll open it up and we'll have a look at it. But I've fed a couple of them to these ram lambs already, so we'll see, we'll get one down here. Now the weather has changed, something serious. It is Baltic today, so I'm just going to get this door closed down. Give you a look at the hay in a minute. Now, let's have a look at this hay. Right, so this is the bale. I just put it up against one barrier there. But this is it, pretty much it. It's probably the best hay I've ever made. There's no fuss whatsoever in it. Oddly enough, I need after getting a little bit of rain. But it definitely was good weather for the job at the time. It dried out really well. Now the only downside to this stuff is a little bit of stem in it, and the sheep actually won't eat it. You see these boys have everything net, but look, it's not the end of the world. Whatever they're not eating, I'm just throwing in. You'll see this kind of stem, it's almost like straw in it. It's really stemmy grass. You see they actually won't eat that. They won't eat this stuff. It's just too strong, too stemmy for them. So there is a little bit of that. But that leafy stuff, there's no problem. They'll pick through it. Sheep are actually fussy enough when it comes to hay. They love nice grassy hay, but then it's very hard to get that reared. So again, we're just economising on the bedding a little bit here. But they're okay on the feet. That's the biggest risk on that job. When you're not over bedding them, you'll see it. If they get too much dirt in between their feet, they can get a bit of scald and get sore feet. And sore feet in these lads for fattening is a disaster. They're still eating, but not thriving, so it's a good way of losing money. It's hard enough to keep the feet right, but we're getting away with it at the minute, so. I'd love to get running a few of these through the scales now, just to see what we're like, because it'd be nice to get a few picked out for the factory. I'm just going to run these boys across here because the pen that they're in, bedding's starting to build up. The other side isn't too bad, so it'll help to even out the build up of bedding in the shed. Last year the mistake I made was I fattened all the lambs on this shed, on this side of the shed, and it meant then the bedding was too high when I was trying to get the O's in, so I actually had to clear a couple of dumper loads out of it. It wasn't great, but as you can see, these boys are loving the hay. Quite happy on it. So we'll try and get a few. Wait, the main man Robbie is coming. We're going to get a few through the scales. I will see what the weights are like. I'm hoping they're fit for the factory. About €8 a kilo I was quoted when the factory buyer rang me, so we'll see what they're weighing in at. Now, just after getting something to eat there, we're back in the shed here. And I'm a little helper here. Enya is just back from school and she's out to give me a hand. Are you tired after school? It's very cold, isn't it? When you have a wee cough. Oh, we'll not keep you out too long, little pet. We'll not keep you out long. Well, the main man has arrived and he's on the go. Robbie, you're all action there. All action. You're in a tough spot there now. Tough conditions in under a drain pipe. Tough conditions there.
I think we're all right. I'm bringing 2 bags of this.
Oh, it's all right. Yeah, we could leave you with a bit more now if you wanted. No. What are you planning with the wool now? What are you planning with the wool?
I'll tell you that just for another day.
Well, is there any? Will there be any video content in it now? You're going to insulate something, is it?
I am.
Yeah.
We can't just say now at the minute.
Right. It's all will be revealed.
Top secret.
We look forward to it now. Close that door. Close that door. And we get these lambs up on the scales. I will see what's happening.
Very good.
Right. We get these. No, we better not leave you there, pet. You get trampled, okay? You can help me on the crate when we're weighing them, alright? You just wait there. Right, we'll get these boys down here, Roberto.
Come on.
All right. All right. Lovely job. Get the scales on. Okay. Pull your gate, Robbie. Now, so I had a group of students from the local agricultural college. This is them here. They really wanted to see the shed and the new handling system. But I was just pointing out to them on the shed, you see what Robbie's doing here is actually the walk-through troughs. When you take the troughs off them, they're very handy for gathering sheep here. So you have a long narrow pen for catching sheep. You'll just see Robbie actually using here. It's almost like having a race for catching sheep, and then you can funnel them into the cotter crate. But it is a day to be under cover. It's extremely wet and cold outside. So. Yeah, he's coming up. Yeah, up you go. Up you go. That's the first lamb up, ain't you? Now let go of your bar, let go of your bar, let go of your bar, and we'll close that. That's it. Oh, holy crap. Wow. We're way overweight, 60 kilos. Oh, talk about overfeeding and costing yourself money. So, anyway, way overweight. So I'm just after checking this lad's breeding on the phone. And he is breeding that I would like to keep. He hadn't actually great performance figures when I decided he wasn't for keeping. But they've actually gone up high enough now that I can sell him as a higher performance rated ram. So it is worth keeping him. So I'm just going to put a mark on his neck now, and he won't go to the factory. So feeding in vain, I'm not sure. It might stand him next year as a ram. He might be that little bit stronger. You ready, Enya? You're going to spray him. You can stand up there and spray him. Now spray him on the back of the neck there.
Hey,
No, I'm holding the can in the right direction. You press it there. More. That's the gear. Super job. Okay. Just spray back in there.
What?
Now we'll just let this lad out here.
Can I do it?
Oh, sorry, yeah, you can do it. Pull the bar. Right. Go on, you will you? Just let him out here. There you go, little lammy. Come on. Okay, and now stand on that. Stand on this. Right, don't touch it. 52.4 kilos. And he doesn't actually look like that heavy, but fat, very fat. We are going to send him to the factory, Enya. So, not going to keep him. So, yeah, you can spray him, Enya. So, blue is our factory mark. Up you get. You can give me a hand. No, you just put a dot on his neck.
What?
Put a dot on his neck.
No, why? Do you supposed to do that?
No, you don't have to put a cross. That was just the ones for the culls. This one here, just a mark on his neck there.
Okay, that's...
Okay. Bit more, press it harder. That's the girl, lovely, great job.
Is that purple blue?
That's blue. Okay. Now, do you want to let that one go? Yeah, nice and slow, yeah. Pull it. Okay.
If I do that,
Watch the fingers. Okay. 61 kilos. Way overweight. Way overweight. Robbie, we're costing ourselves money here. And all the running you've been for meal. Huh? I suppose we're better looking at them overweight than underweight. Yeah. So 61 kilos. Right. We'll see what the breeding is like in this one. What? You can, yeah. Now, so the breeding is not great on this one. Performance figures is very low. Hence the reason he was in the shed for fattening anyway. So factory is blue, ain't it? That's the job. You gonna spray him?
yeah.
Now watch you don't get yourself in dye. On the neck, on the neck. That's it. Lovely. Great job. Okay. Nice and steady. Great job. Come on, up you go. Now, 54 kilos here. Pretty heavy. Oh, sorry. 54 kilos this one. Right, so this lad is for the factory again. Well, that's it. So he is out of my really good ram, the one that won second in the All Ireland. You're petting him. Watch you don't get all blue. But Mammy is not particularly good. Performance recording is not particularly good on her, and this is a single factory, blue mark factory. All right, Henya, you want to pull the bar?
Yeah.
Good job, lovely. Whoa, are you okay?
Yeah.
Now, 53 kilos this one. 2482, just check that number here. He is not very good lamb, so we will give him a blue spray on the neck. Now, you ready? Make sure you have it pointed at his neck now. That's it, done, done. Good girl, lovely job. All right, pull ahead. Yeah, that's the girl. Okay, everything goes. The next one in. Hurry up. Now, we're going to keep that one, so we're going green, okay?
Okay.
So, you see that dot there?
Don't be.
Yeah. That's the job. You're the best girl in the world, aren't you? Yeah, you're going to let him go?
Yeah.
Careful now. Yeah, go ahead. Pull it. Lovely. Okay, out he can go. Yeah, push it in there. Great job. Lovely. 52.6 kilos. Robbie, big weights.
Big weights.
Big weights and no money.
Ah, yeah, well.
We will get paid. We're in for €8 a kilo. I don't think I've ever got €8 a kilo for any of my lambs. So. Best money ever. Time enough for counting when the dealing's done though.
Keep it.
Yeah.
And buy a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Asian Queen of yours has to be.
Yeah.
Style.
No, there'll be no Mercedes round here, my friend.
No,
Poor sheep farmers.
we have a relationship and give us one, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Back to 51.2, so not too far overweight. Really, when I was fattening lambs last year, to have them up to the weight, minimum 48 kilos, and depending on the fat cover after. So this lamb is very fat. You can actually feel the rolls of fat, like handfuls of fat in his back. So pretty fat. He should kill out pretty well up to the weight. Now, this lad coming in is the lad I've had my eye on. He is a nice sheep. See what he's like. He's carrying weight anyway. He is 63 kilos. And I think I had him marked. I had him picked out, so I stuck a green mark on him way back. I think when I ran him in first. But, oh, he's a bit of a pink nose. So he's not going to make the cut for a pedigree lamb, but could make a nice commercial lamb. Not sure what to do with him. We've got 2 testicles. Yes. We'll check his tag number here. A keeper. Definitely a keeper. $56 kilos. Now the keeper. Out. Last one, 37 kilos. Not the best specimen I've ever had. So this last one in the race now, you'll see where the ears had scabbed all over. And you see where the damage is actually repaired. So that was after we got the minerals sorted out. Loads of cobalt and a little bit of copper, and we got them sorted out. But just shows the recovery on the ears there. But he's a small little lamb. He'll be going down with the store lambs. Now, are you alright, Henya? You starting to feel the cold a bit? Yeah? We head back to the house? You're a very good girl. Oh, it doesn't want to go in. You're a very good girl for helping us. You done a great job with Mammy on that Christmas tree, didn't you? Yeah, you missed all the fun the last day, but she had more crack with your Mammy, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're a great child. Alright. We'll get these lambs up With 15 of these marked, they are over factory fit. They're actually way too heavy. But anyway, we're not going to play. Robbie, 15 mud fat. Time for payday.
Yeah, Christmas. Bonuses, you know yourself.
We're a bit early for the Christmas market, but we're getting well paid for them. I think I'm getting €8 a kilo, so we'll see how that goes. Now, you're all done helping us, are you? Are you cold? Poor little pet's feeling the cold now. It's only about 3 degrees today. You going into Granny? Thank you for your help. You're a good child. Okay? Grandad doing a little dance for you, is he? Is he? Go on and dance for Grandad. He's all the moves. Yeah. Right. We'll warm you up. Right, I'll bring you back to Granny, okay? This is me lambs for the factory here. Ready to load them. And my factory buyer here, Mr. Brian Crowe. You're welcome back.
Thanks very much, Dale.
Bit of a demand for them.
Well, we're big demand at the moment, yes.
Good.
Price is very strong,
Yeah.
staying up well. Big demand at the minute now. Shortage.
Yeah,
Shortage
good to
of
see you.
lambs. Yeah, good to see
A
you.
lot of them down killing 3 days a week.
Yeah, keep back 3 days a week this week. Nav and 3 days a week.
Yeah,
they're all,
like that, yeah.
But it's down to scarcity of good lambs.
And would there be much of it, lambs not coming in maybe with the blue tongue? Is that any part to play in it?
Well, it is. And at the moment too, there's a good lot of lambs being exported.
Live lambs?
Yeah, live lambs being exported. Of all weights.
Yeah.
44, 40, 45 kilos upwards up to 41 kilos. All been
Well,
exported.
sure, it's good to see good prices anyway.
It's good to see.
I don't know, it was a bit of a gamble holding on to these. I was very tempted to sell them at stores, but I think it's good luck maybe that I did hold on.
Yeah, when I spoke to you about this before, you were thinking about what to do, but they've worked out the best now.
So far. And so they're only going to go one way.
Oh, they only don't.
We'll live and hope.
We'll hope for the best.
Yes, good man, good man. Right, we'll get these loaded here. Hi, Robbie.
Oh, do you want me to?
You're all right there. You're all right. Come on. So 16 going here now. Come on. Shh. Up. Shh. Up. Shh. 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 Now, I'll pull that home. Come on, out you go. Shh. Shh. Yep. Yep. Come on. Up. Actually forgot to scan these boys. They'll not be long running around them. It's times like this, a wand would be handy, but we'll get it done. $16, lovely, right, that's us. Now, there's my lambs away. 16 gone to the factory, but as you seen earlier, way overweight. 58, 60 kilos. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get paid for that. Don't actually know what they're paying up to. I think it could be 23 kilos, but we'll see on the returns. Robbie, good to get a few lambs away.
What do you get there? 15?
16 away.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good share.
Yeah.
Looking good share.
Next job we go to is maybe moving lambs. We've another about 100 more lambs for the factory, but we've a bit of grass for them. We'll have to get them moved from down where we made the hay. These are my ram lambs. If you remember, I dropped them down to this bit of ground where the lakes are. This is the bit of ground where I was making that hay, 10 miles away from the house, and decided to run the lambs down because it was a bit easier than trying to look after sheep and rams down here. I had it in my head that the value of lambs was going to go up, and the plan was I'd run them down here, let them eat this off, which as you can see they've done, or pretty much done at this stage. I haven't actually done too bad. They're not bad, but my plan, original plan, was round about the middle of November, which is, we're just past that now, I think we're the 20th today. My plan was run them into the shed now, get them into the shed, ad lib feed, get a bit of condition on them. These lambs, they've a nice frame on them now, they've grown into a bit of a frame. Ad lib meal, bit of hay from here, get a bit of condition on them and get them away to the factory. Maybe Christmas, early January. But our lambs have gone whoosh, pretty high. And I think, in my head, I think I know why. I'm not sure what it's like in other parts of the world, but I know here in Ireland, my town, Ballina, is on a main north-south route. And this time of year, I always see triple deckers of lambs. Normally with a drag trailer, hundreds of lambs coming down through the town to our factories or abattoirs. And that's lamb that's coming in from the UK, from Scotland, in through Northern Ireland and down into the Republic. And that's not happening because Blue Tongue. I think Blue Tongue is putting our lambs very high. It's leaving the lambs available for the factories very expensive because they have to fight over them. I'm not sure what to do with these lambs now. So I've been offered a bit of dairy grazing, but the problem is the farmer wants me off mid-December. So I'm not sure, do I run these onto that and try and stretch them out? It's hard to know because I have a funny feeling my ewes are going to be in the shed early this year. As I mentioned in last week's video, the problem I can see is the good back end. Cattle and cows are still out and there's not much grass available for sheep, so I think I'm going to get round it pretty quick and I'm going to end up housing my ewes longer than I normally would. So I'm not sure, maybe I should get these into the shed and start feeding. I'd go and look at this bit of dairy ground. I know he wants me gone mid-December. It's only 3 weeks time. Bit of a change in the weather. We went from 15 degrees in the last video down to pretty cold temperatures. It's the first, I wouldn't really call it winter snow, but it is really for us. We generally wouldn't get that much snow. But as you can see, the ground is a little bit white and pretty icy, frosty conditions. It might be a good day to get a bit of work done indoors in the utility. I actually want to get a shed cut here. You can see I have steel here, some IPE RSJs here for a shed I'm doing, and I want to get that cut, but I actually can't use the forklift in the ice. It just doesn't work here, and I don't have any salt, unfortunately, to thaw it out. But it might thaw it. But when we're waiting for it to thaw out, I might get a bit done in the utility, keep the boss happy. But I have a little girl here. We're on the school run, so my little girl Enya is feeling the cold here, which is a lovely pair of earmuffs. Enya, show everyone your nice earmuffs. And what do they do? You're some dude, aren't you? She's some dude. Right, we'll hit the road. I'm just dropping Enya to school here.
Daddy,
And,
wait.
yeah, I'm coming around now. So, Orla drops Ada at the school and I drop Enya to school. She's a little bit later. She's still at play school. Right, catch up with you back in the house. So the thaw came pretty quickly. I ended up getting the forklift going and got a bit of steel cut for the next job. I didn't make it to the house until later on that evening, but we got a bit done before the boss comes home. Now, what do you think your player is?
I think my player is good.
You're more productive than your daddy.
Orla! Are you happy with proceedings?
Like, this is what you've done in an hour. If you actually say no to people, you could get this done in a week.
Guys, move.
Can't say no to you. You're happy with proceedings?
Yeah, you're actually quite productive
Yeah.
when you put your mind to it.
There's only so much I can get done in a day though.
But you don't spend a day here, you only
I know, give you an exercise. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.
See you in a week.
And